What's happening, house lovers and explorers? We're back with another video. I'm here with Come Hither with Heather, Drew's Adventures, and of course Werner's Adventures. So I'm just doing a little bit of an intro for Heather on request. We're both filming the staircase, and there's Drew. There's Drew down there.
I love to.
So yeah, I'll put all the links to their channels, all the links to the descriptions for their channels in my description. So if you haven't subbed to these guys, make sure you get across and sub to them. Get them all to 1,000 subs. So we'll probably do some more locations together in the near future.
Awesome,
Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Indigo.
No
and
worries.
Don't forget, I'll put Mr. Indigo's link in my description below as well.
Not a problem.
And you can check him out.
Yeah, too easy.
Hey, thank you. Geez, you're so good at that. I still stumble over my own words. Nah, you did fine. Wow. My goodness, this is a treasure trove of bunk beds. It's really hot up here. So this is the loft, I guess, the top of the church. And oh yeah, there was an air conditioner up here. You'd certainly need it in this area. Wow. And oh, check that out. Check that cross. And the big high ceilings. I'd actually like to explore this during the day. This particular building has a fairly short history in the scheme of things. At 60 years old, built in the 1960s, the church itself goes back to 1913, as you've seen in previous photos. This is the second church construction that you are seeing at the moment, which was erected in 1962. The church itself closed in 2008 and was up for sale in 2009, at which time it sold for $560,000. The current value of the property in 2024 is estimated to be valued between $1 and $2 million. The last sales confirmed was listed in 2014 and marked as not sold. Research became a bit tricky as it was fairly sketchy, so bear with me as I try to reconstruct the building's history from 2009. The property was purchased and renovated into a 30-bed accommodation known as AWP House and described in the Hostel World website as intended for international young travellers that have the opportunity to meet and greet other guests, with short-term and long-term room available for a minimum stay of 1 week. A bit of a rabbit hole. I am joined by Urbex Indigo, Werner's Adventures, and Drew's Adventures. So this must have been the industrial kitchen. The fridge with stuff left behind on the fridge. I'm not going to open it because I have a feeling it will stink to high heaven. Taking photos. which way to look first. Check out that red light, isn't that stunning? Was it? So according to Mr. Indigo, this mattress is in a different place, so it's obviously still used by squatters. Let's have a look down this way. Cups. Wow, it must have been one of the bedrooms. Room number 19. Let's have a look in here. Okay, another bedroom. This must be a single room. Let's have a look at that. Air conditioning a lot smaller than the other one. That must lead outside, I'm thinking. Oh, it's dark and spooky in here. Oh, sorry people.
What's banging? Who's that?
That was me, sorry. That room at the back, it sort of, the door bangs. There we go, there's the troop.
So there we go, we've got no visitors in the blue area apparently. Ooh. And yeah. There's the toilet.
Let's
Bathroom.
go down this way.
Style bathroom. This one.
Toilets, a female toilet.
And this place is going to be
Oh, fuck.
at some point.
Oh, shit.
Well, it's there. There's Heather.
Scared the hell out of Heather.
Oh, my God.
You come through this way, I'll go around the corner.
Room number 10. Wow. In 2022, AWP House becomes Safe Places SA. This is where the information gets a bit thin, so I'm piecing together a plausible scenario. We all know of the incident that happened in 2020, which changed the world as we knew it. It devastated a lot of industries, including tourism. I suspect AWP House closed after long-term lockdown and Safer Places SA took over the lease from the owners in 2022. Safer Places is described as a community resource centre specifically designed for crisis accommodation with specific requirements for crisis care, supported care and affordable housing. There's a Harry Potter type closet. Go down this way. Oh, yes, it smells of squatter in here. Just gonna have a quick sticky nose. Just come down this way for a moment. And you can hear the traffic outdoor. That's the emergency exit. Here we have another single room. Wow. And over there is, a third single room with a squatter who may or may not be living there. Wow, so let's go back this way. books and shit all over the ground. Now. There's one. Okay. Oops. Now. Now this is where we were before. Right, this is where we came in from. So let's go straight down this way. Oh, there's that side as well. Okay, so this is the back of those rooms. And, oh, storeroom down here. Wow. And down here, go to this side.
The mattress there. Little set of drawers and little wardrobes. I really love these stained glass windows.
Wow, check that out. Aren't they stunning? I wish we could see this at night. And that is a dedication window for someone. Bunk beds, this must be a family room. Maybe, I don't know. It's hard to tell. Or somebody's left their deodorant behind. That looks like it was a ladies' room, or a female is squatting here at the moment. In 2022, the state government went into phase 2 of the South Road redevelopment and brought back many of the properties in the area, which is why this building is up for demolition. Safer Places SA has since fallen off the radar. I'm not sure what happened. Maybe it got defunded, maybe it couldn't find appropriate alternative accommodation, but whatever happened, it just suddenly ceased to exist. And 60 Minutes, the book, oh, that's an old one. There's a young yarn event for those, and I recognise the faces, but I don't remember the names.
I'm Yana Vent. It's a bit like, a religious ceremony at that hour on a Sunday night. You would watch at that hour, and people, from what I understood, sort of changed their daily routine to accommodate it. They would be ready to be sitting in their chairs watching the show at that time. To have people talking about or saying, did you see that story last night on 60 Minutes? That was a mark of success if it was the talk of the town. And often 60 Minutes stories were.
So determined was Murdoch to beat the unions that
it's hard to find a single building that hasn't been blown to bits in the last Libyan battle.
The streets of Gaza used to belong to the PLO.
You drained the Philippines of money to enrich yourself.
In the end, those stories, they're difficult, they're in difficult places. There's certainly nothing glamorous about them, but I don't want to talk about the show as something, as a learning experience, but in fact it is something that makes you ultimately the person that you become as a result of all of these experiences, the mixed bag of these experiences.
Not only did Yasser Arafat walk out on our interview, he commanded his heavily armed guards to seize all our film and audio tape.
There's no prizes for guessing where I am.
According to Kathy Webb, her ordeal lasted for 2 hours. When will you personally get to a point?
Yes, bossy boots.
It was a terrific time. It was a terrific time. Obviously there are ups and downs. Some stories don't work out the way you wanted them to work out. Sometimes you mess something up. That's part of life. But again, I keep coming back to the privilege of it. you're actually paid to have this ringside seat to some of the most astonishing things that happen in the world. They need not be the big things, they can be the small things of meeting people who are, you know, if you want to call them ordinary people, they're not presidents or they're not movie stars.
Oh, sorry.
Did you see the stained glass?
Yes, I did. Yes, it's awesome.
Some of these rooms are pretty, a couple down that other end, down that end. Have you
Yeah.
been down there yet?
No, not yet.
Yeah.
No. You can sort of smell BO. See? Wow. Isn't that stunning? The stained glass windows were salvaged from the original church, which were installed in the early 1950s and were paid for by the families of those named on the windows. So obviously money speaks, and if you had money you got your name memorialised. I was fairly disappointed to find that out. Originally I thought it was a dedication to pioneers or families that provided some kind of outstanding service to community. But no. Oh well, such is life. Money talks. Somebody's been grocery shopping.
Maybe. I'll have to check my other footage. But I did say to Werner when we got to the gate, when I drove past earlier today,
Yeah.
the fence that was up was fully closed, but when we got to it just then, it had been pushed open. So,
Oh, okay, yeah.
someone had been in here.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll bump into them.
You never know. Oh yeah, more bedding. Another. Eclipse. Oh, I'm lost now. Now we are heading towards the office block of this complex, which is the newer built church, I believe. And if only I can remember how... Oh yeah, here we go, here's the back door. We've got Drew there.
Everyone, we're just going to have a look now at the office block of this particular place. Have a look at that. Someone's put that cross in that window.
It's very trashed. Okay, what have we got in here? That looks like the bathroom, yeah. Bathroom and showers. Keep out. Well,
Yeah.
I think that's a bit mute now.
Yeah, I think that's a bit late.
Yes.
There we go.
Now, so
this
there's...
is the office block, apparently, of the Halfway House complex that we're exploring this evening. Oh, there's chocolate here. Oh. Anyone see a passage?
Okay, so this is the front areas. Oh, that's a little atrium there. Looks like someone smashed through the atrium to get in.
As one might say, about
Go down this way.
there are a lot of people out there
Oh, rocks. Ah, this is the shed. Well, Was a shed. I don't know what it's being used for now. Oh wow. Have a look. Where the hell did all these rocks come from? Oh, it's a bit smelly. Definitely rotting food. Oh, my gimbal's gone mad. Right. And in here, the people. Here, little bathroom area, and a kitchenette. There's the atrium. I don't know if we can get in there. Oh yes we can. Doors open, let's go this way. Oh man, who on earth would smash that window like that? It's a cute idea. Okay, so that's actually open. So that's the old building. I'm not going to go through that glass because I'll probably get cut. And they've built this around it. It's all the new section. There we go. Shopping trolley with lots of bits and bobs in it. I hear shenanigans.
Oh, even got tarot cards.
Oh, really?
Tarot cards, yeah. It's tarot cards. It's
I hear shenanigans.
Yeah, there's been a lot of squatters in here too.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
you can tell, yeah.
Did you see the computer room? Oh,
Just in here?
yeah, in there. Computers on the...
Oh my goodness. Beer bottles. It's actually, oh my God, look at this destruction. It would be nice to come in here before it was vandalised so badly. What's in here? It's a bit of a rabbit warren. Does this lead? Oh, okay, so this leads back out to the atrium.
lashes, lipstick.
This all closes, so I don't know why this would close. Oh! What the hell is that?
Here with
Oh.
indigo, come either record and whatever.
Or wiener?
There's another laptop down there.
Oh, here we go. Look at this big fire burner.
It's the second laptop I found. Oh, there's a cool, what's that?
Outdoor heater.
Outdoor heater, yeah.
I called it a fire burner. I
computer.
couldn't think what it was for a minute.
And there's a TV over there.
It's warm, yeah.
It is. I'm sweating.
Definitely warm. Yeah.
Oh.
That's staff only, Drew.
What's that?
That's staff only, Drew.
Oh, staff only.
There's no indication of whose office belonged to what, but looks like people have just made themselves at home here. Oh man, it stinks. It really is on the nose. Oh. Someone's been having a party. Cigarettes. Shopping trolley.
Oh yeah, the single. Oh, but I haven't seen the Australia flag. Look at that. Yeah, this is probably the best because it's just full of stuff. There's so much gear in here. Yeah. Oh, well. And I've been through here.
Socks. Christmas socks.
Alright, your shots are see the next one.
Wow. Oh my god, it stinks in here. And I think that is everything. I'm going to finish this video in a moment with photos of the church in its original state. Before I go, I want to give one last shout out and thank you to Urbex Indigo for taking us here. I want to do one last shout out also to Drew's Adventures. His link will be in the description. Let's see if we can get him to 1,000 subscribers as well. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Werner, Drew and Urbex Indigo will also do their version of this church. So please feel free to check it out. Urbex Indigo has a more eye for detail, so he'll probably show you a better close-up than I did. Anyway, thank you for watching once again, and remember, keep smiling.